Hello, I'm Ryan Wolf. Welcome to my new channel, which is going to be called The Property File. Now, this is about everything to do with property. Now, me and my partner Ashley, fiance, we do property and we have for the last few years now. Now, this is the fourth house we've just bought, and this one's a real doozy. Now, I'm going to show you around the house quickly so you can get an idea. But as you can see, it's basically been completely gutted. But this is actually perfect for us because we're looking to, we would have gutted it anyway and replaced everything. So basically what I'm going to do on this channel to start with this house is just show you the process of what we go through to get the end result we do. I'll show you right now a couple of the other houses that we've done because this is our fourth one and we've done really well on the first ones, but you know, there's been a lot to learn. There's been pros and there's been cons. There's been tears and there's been laughter. And so I'm going to show you exactly how it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it in any way. All right, so first off, as you can see with this particular house, it came with a bit of a bonus because the people who owned it before, they'd started renovating and obviously just gave up. They couldn't hack it. It's maybe harder than they thought, but they'd actually bought a lot of stuff already, which you can see sort of floating around the place. They've already insulated underneath. We've got some nice ceiling insulation there, and they've already done a lot of the demo work. We also did a deal with them to get this kitchen here, which is a second-hand kitchen, but it appears to be in pretty good nick, despite the fact that you can see it sort of falling everywhere, but it comes with dishwasher, oven, everything like that. So one of the things is while we do these properties is the last 9 months we've been living in this caravan. At the previous property we've just rented it out. And that's a whole journey in itself, I have to say. But it's a nice big house, and it's an Art Deco house, which Art Deco, I'll show you in a second when you see outside, but you can see the ceiling up here. This is the kind of thing you get in an Art Deco house. It's hard to explain exactly, but it's a common sort of trend in New Zealand. Down in Napier, there's a lot of it. A lot of it was built in the 40s and the 50s. And some people are starting to bring these houses back to life, and when they are fully restored, they can look absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take you outside and just give you a little taste of what we're looking at here. So this is the front lawn now. It's a nice big section. Now that's something we like. It's over 1,000 square meters, so it could be subdivided if you wanted, but the house would more than likely have to be moved back, and we're not going to be doing that anytime soon, but it could be something in the future. But as we come down, there it is. That's our dog Semper. I'm sure you'll see him plenty. So she's called the Gem. The previous people had written all over the wall, and we actually found a little diary that had a bit of info in there about when they'd bought it and some other crap. They were a bit strange. But as you can see, there's a lot to do. We've got some bits of rotten wood, windows need work. It is top to bottom, it needs to be renovated. Now, we purchased this house for a bargain price of $285,000, which is basically the price of the land, and the house was just more or less free on the top. Maybe the house only ended up costing 30 grand. A lot of people might have just bowled it over. We're aiming to spend 30 to 40,000 on the full renovation. Now, a lot of people might say that is insane. There's no way you can possibly do it for that price, but I'm very confident that we will. We do a lot of the work ourselves, and we've done this a few times before, and we know what we're doing. So we've been pretty lucky to not really have any major budget blowouts on our last houses. So I think we can get there, and we think the final finished value should be in the range of somewhere in the 500 to 550,000 range, give or take. So it would certainly be a worthwhile project, and I hope to complete this in 3 to 4 months. Now that might also sound very confident, but again, you've got to set yourself goals, otherwise you'll just take forever. So let's get started. The first step is you have to create a clean workspace. Everything's got to come out. Everything that's in this house needs to go out. I've got a skip bin coming tomorrow. It's time to fill that up, get rid of everything, clean some space out so we can really start seeing what we've got here and start making some moves to make this house something special. This old like plasterboard stuff for the walls is fucking horrible. It's got this like, it's like a fibrous plasterboard, really hard to get off. Managed to get the cove down and get the first part of this wall off. Getting there loaded up, but America's Cup soon, so time to crack a beer. So I just made breakfast for the day. Bit of a late start today. Semper is going to be a dad, hopefully. We did IVF this morning after he tried for a few days to get his leg over and he couldn't. So yeah, hopefully he'll be a dad in a little while, so that will be exciting if it does happen. So today, plan. I went and picked up lawnmower and weed whacker and stuff yesterday from our rental in Waihi. And for me, the lawns and everything here need a really good tidy up. For me, I like everything to be nice and tidy, and it gives you extra motivation if things look good. But if you leave all those kind of things to the end, you sort of don't feel that progress as you go. So I want to get all that tidied up today. Maybe get on to water blasting the outside of the house. And then later on today, I've got builder extraordinaire, my mate. He's coming around to have a look. He'll be helping with the rehab of the property, and should be interesting to see his reaction. I'm sure he'll be more than excited to get into it. Yeah, so finish breakfast and take on the day. When it comes to piles of things like this, you're better off to really just get rid of it and start fresh. Keep the good things, get rid of the crap. It's important to understand what is rubbish and what is worth keeping. And most of this is rubbish. As soon as I see there's nothing good in here, I've just found something that I'm going to show you an example of something that I would keep. Now these here, these are awesome. So obviously these are going to go up around the top of your windows, and your curtains are going to come underneath. So obviously once we replace the rails on these, they're actually going to be quite cool, and they're something that's going to add that Art Deco touch. This here is the original Art Deco vanity. Now to some people, they'll see this as being extremely ugly and they'd never dream of putting it in a house, but to Art Deco fans, this is absolute gold. So the thing with the skip bin, it's awesome for obviously getting rid of everything, but time is money now because we've got 7 days. 7 days until this gets picked up, and in that time I have to have everything that I want, all the rubbish in the house, in that bin. Let me turn it on. This is the state we got this place in at the beginning. Nice to see they could actually tidy up. Let's have a look. A little before and after. Get into it. Alright. More money time. Lawn's mowed, weed whacked. Looking good, makes a big fucking difference, I've got to say that. You can start to visualize things here now. We're thinking of actually bringing a palm tree in, chucking it somewhere. Not sure the exact cost of that, so we'll have to check that out in the budget, which we'll let you know of pretty soon. But yeah, now to continue with the fun stuff, some more demo work. Let's go. So I just realized I haven't really given you a tour of the house and what we plan to do with it. So I might just do a quick one by one, room by room sort of idea of what each room is, where it's at, and give you an idea of the scale of what we're doing here. In terms of videos. I'm going to aim to put one up every week. So I'm hoping to get this project done in 3 to 4 months, so that's 12 to 16 videos. So if you do want to follow along, subscribe, a video a week, it's all you're going to see. And without further ado, let's start looking through the house. This here is what we're going to call the study, basically. It's some more sort of library study is what I want it to be. It has a door each way. So that's what that's going to be, pretty basic. It would have been a bedroom once upon a time. So this is the bathroom. That bath is going to go. It's an original sort of Art Deco one, but unfortunately it's sort of got to go. We haven't exactly decided the layout here yet, but probably vanity over here. And a toilet over here, I would say, and a shower over bath, put a nice bath in there. And we're also going to make this into an ensuite walk-in off of this room here. Ignore that door. So as you see, this is the main hallway and entrance. So it's got a nice big entrance, which is really cool. This is going to more or less stay the same. Obviously, it's all going to be completely re-jibbed. So when you come in the front door and you come in here, this is going to be one of the main rooms. You can see they're quite nice large rooms. Come in here, this is kind of where we've chucked our bed for the moment. It's a pigsty at the moment, ignore that. But you can see the nice big Art Deco features on the roof there. We still need to get curtains and so on. We basically live in the caravan, but we're sick of sleeping in the bed in the caravan. It's only like 3 feet wide. So heading down here, down the hallway, nice big long hallway, and then you've got another bedroom here, nice big sunny room. So this is just going to be obviously completely re-jibbed and be a nice new bedroom, and it also has an entry door, which is kind of interesting. Not really sure why that's there. So now if we head here, so this used to be, we understand this used to be the lounge, and there used to be a wall here. As you can see, they've already taken that out, and the kitchen used to be through there. You can see there must have been a door here. So now what we're planning on doing here, this is going to be more or less jibbed up. So that fireplace is going to go. We're probably going to replace it with a nice new gas fireplace. This wall here is going to go, and that's going to look into your kitchen through here. Now here, ignore this mess here, but these windows are going to go, and those are going to be big French doors here. So you're going to walk through here. This is just going to be sort of a dining area. You're going to walk through here and out onto your big deck out the back. So coming through here, this door is also going to go, and this is going to be another big set of French doors leading out the back. So on a summer's day, you can have the whole thing opened up right through with your kitchen, which is in here, which is going to come right around. Your kitchen's going to flow out to your back deck and your lounge. It's going to be really nice. And then coming through here, it's an absolute state at the moment, but this is what the laundry is going to be. It's going to be a nice big laundry area, all completely redone, obviously. And that's basically more or less the tour. So yeah, you get an idea of sort of what we're planning on doing. So at the moment though, the first week is just demo. One of the best things about doing a new house, and we love it, is the best party is when there's no walls. And Ashley's making advantage of that. She's home from work now. There she is. In the bath. Having a drink. Rolling her boat. Alright, smile Ash. What are we doing? This is the fun part. If you can remember, this room was just full of all kinds of kitchen pieces stacked halfway up to the roof. So Ash and I have decided today to basically try and figure out this jigsaw puzzle and see how it all fits in. And this is kind of where we're at. If you can see, yeah, we're trying to make it all work basically. So that door's gonna go, that door's gonna go. We were trying to decide whether to leave a gap through the wall here, or we're probably not going to do that. We don't know, but we've still got a lot more pieces to fit in that are going to go around the top and so on and so forth. But yeah, she's a bit of a tense situation. She's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Well, we don't have to, because it's quite ugly, eh?
Well, I think it's clean up, obviously.
Okay, well, $8.90, so this is actually quite wide. But that little cupboard might actually fit.
Actually, there's not really much point putting this in because it's got nothing to sit in. Well, it's normally it would have the... it helps us visualise it though anyway.
But I think we need a new one that is just like this.
I think it's to tidy it up.
Look at this, it's corroded or something.
Terrible. Looking to sell your property? Call Katrina Tomlinson on 0800.
Yeah, I mean, you can just buy them.
For local knowledge. 0800
Probably don't need to,
They rely on your generosity.
No, I mean, we've got this hot water cylinder and stuff.
Just going out can be dangerous.
Because remember when we were talking the...
$5 towards safety.
If you've already got the cylinder, then it's not all you're doing is just moving it. It doesn't cost anything. But if we put gas, that's going to cost another couple
Yeah,
of grand.
no, okay, well, let's stick to the cylinder and we'll find a space. It could go in that space.
Cheese platter.
Plus all this stuff for free that we're getting rid of because we don't even know if it actually works.
Yeah.
Free, and then that oven could be free as well.
No, we won't be giving that away.
You can't hardwire it.
I can't know.
Yeah, but you don't know if it, you don't, to test it, you don't know if it works.
We'll just say it. But I mean, it's probably working that thing.
Oh, can you put a tester on it? You did one, I did one, you did one.
What was that? What were you doing?
Nothing.
So that's the end of the first week of the renovation of the Blue Palace. The gym. What did we get done this week?
You knocked out some walls in the spare room.
Yeah, we got a fair bit of demo done, bit of clearing out. It's kind of one of those weeks that you get everything set up to decide.
Skip bin.
Making a plan. Skip bin came in. Jared just came in this afternoon, had a bit of a look, so he should be, he's our mate, our builder friend. He'll be starting on Friday, we hope. But yeah, plaster is coming in another week, but yeah, we're still sort of in that getting everything set up phase. We did today get a good little bit of a plan for the kitchen sorted, so nice to have that a bit planned out. But other than that, it's back to the drawing board next week. Keep on keeping on. So we will see you next time. Bye-bye. No more farting.